can do that, and she's not a kind of person like that. And I know she has something upset, so that's why I decided to pick her. And that night, she actually woke up to me and asked me why did I pick her and things like that. And I explained to her that I just picked you out of strategy. We just had a nice discussion that night, and we played games. She laughed with me and things like that, and that was just that. And later she told me she went upstairs and people are started talking that because she's with me, blah blah blah. So many things talk that she's my side chick, like those things are just so crazy, and she keep ignoring me due to that because she says she don't want to be in the triangle something because I had conversation with this, and I'm just being friendly. There's nothing serious because when we entered the house, she told us that we can make friends, we can mingle, we can do this, we can do that. And I don't see big deal in me doing that. So people just misunderstand me in that aspect, and I don't know why they are doing that. Probably it's one of their strategy to. I can't really say because I don't know their mind, but I had conversation with those people because I really want to be there. I want them to be my friends, and I had conversation with them. So after the whole show, after the whole everything, I met Debs because I noticed that she's kind of caring because I got some vibe from her. The kind of vibe I got from her, I've not seen from anybody in the house. I won't like. She always check up on me. She always, when she comes downstairs for food, she sources for my own food, and sometimes when I eat, she offers water too and things like that. And I've not seen that kind of vibe from anybody in the house.
Maybe.
Yes, super sure.
Trust me, even if you are seeing that same vibe in other people, you will still want to be close to Debs. Is that not true?
Yeah, I will still want to be because
then maybe let's keep the vibes aside.
Okay.
You're close. Is there anything you want to tell me about your friendship with Debs?
Nothing really, but we are just cool. She understands me and I understand her too. I'm hoping it's not actually a game. I'm hoping probably when we leave this place, it's not going to be a different story because we all have a different life after the show, and she has her own life before coming in. I have mine too. So I just hope.
Maybe.
Yes, RAPCHEF.
You sound as though there are so many things in your mind you want to say at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to make it very short. But I just hope things work out good between us because I don't want to jeopardize our friendship because I appreciate it and I cherish it a lot.
Maybe.
Nice, RAPCHEF.
Nice one.
Thank you.
So maybe I have listened to your conversation with myself. I have listened to you, and it has helped me to understand you better. But trust me, you are calm and calculated. Well done. Maybe I hope to have more time to discuss better with you. But for now, I wish you the best. That may be all for now. As you leave, call me MAHJ.
The Naija Master Chef Season 2. Naijachefs Hub, skillfully gifted. We are ready to to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub. Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted. The Naijachefs Season 2, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.
Chef MAHJ, you're welcome.
Thank you, Super Chef.
I will want you to do me a favor by taking off your cap. I understand it is designers. So MAHJ, how are you?
I'm fine, Super Chef.
Are you sure you're fine?
Yes, I am.
You look so exciting this evening. Can you tell me the reason?
I don't get excited. I'm actually, I don't know. I'm just normal. I'm just myself. I can't really say I'm so excited. See, I'm just there, and I think I'm getting to like enjoy the environment. Like I'm getting to like settle in compared to when I first came in. So,
MAHJ,
yes.
that means it took you so long to settle. Others settle after the first 48 hours. But MAHJ, it took you close to 3 weeks to settle.
Yes, for sure.
Well, it could be differences in personalities.
Yes, for sure.
But MAHJ, tell me about yourself before you came to the show.
Okay, before I came into the show, I actually had a restaurant that I ran for about 7 months. So after I closed it, the restaurant was actually the peak of my life and my dream coming true. But due to some reasons, such as poor location, I couldn't achieve my goal. So I had to close the restaurant. So I started running my business from the house, catering for people. And aside that, as an accountant, I'm an accountant and also an MBA holder. So I've been struggling with getting a job. I had a job between September to January this year, between September last year to January this year. I also had to leave the job, and probably because I felt I wasn't really comfortable working under someone. I was probably used to being my own boss and all that. So I left the job due to some reasons, but nevertheless, I still have the intention of getting a job and also going bigger with my business by probably opening another restaurant that I can be running alongside doing a job as an accountant, getting a job as an accountant, which is my professionalism. Yes.
Let me put it to you that sometimes poor publicity could be a reason why you do not make sales. Publicity is very strong. It is something one shouldn't be doing without, especially in the line of business. But MAHJ, let me assure you, by now that you are in the house, your manager had really worked so hard and has been able to make more people to know you. Trust me, if we get back to that business, more people will want to eat from Chef MAHJ. Do you understand that?
Yes, for sure.
So, to keep aside your fears when you go back, you'll be going as one that is fortified.
Yes, for sure.
But MAHJ,
Yes, for sure.
down here, tell me about your close friends in the house.
I'm actually my roommates. I'm talking of Big Mama, RAPCHEF, Spice Girl. They actually, and out of all of them, yeah, like you also know, I'm closest to RAPCHEF. So and he's a nice person. Even when I got the strike and everything, like I knew what he did even behind my back. He has been welcoming. When I was sick, he was there as a good friend. So he has been a good friend to me and someone I could actually work with outside. I see us, doing doing business together outside this house and also with other people. So yes.
Chef MAHJ,
Yes, for sure.
you mentioned about 4 friends, but really you emphasize on RAPCHEF. MAHJ, I'm interested in the emphasis. You may throw more light or get deeper into the discussion with that name, RAPCHEF. Is there a part you're not telling me?
No, super chef. With RAPCHEF, I think for some reasons, like I know, like there's a limit between two of us. So people probably think we're dating or something of that sort. But to me, he's more of a friend. Like I see him more as and someone, yeah, like outside the house. We could like do business. He has a very great personality. I am closest to him, irrespective of the gender. I mean, there are other ladies in the house. I'm quite observant and sensitive to people's attitudes and people's attitudes within the house. So I don't actually see any other person matching my energy. I like his personality actually matches with mine. So and probably if there was a female who had such a personality, I would have probably been closer to that.
MAHJ,
Yes, for sure.
you talked about attitude and people. Let me hear more about the attitude of some ladies that are not comfortable with you.
Okay. I'll start by talking about like when I first got into this place. You probably didn't notice I was close. I and Grace, the head chef, current head chef, we were once very close from KM28. But on getting on, the type to make so much friends, even out together and all that. So I'm not really I won't say I'm not friendly. I can be friendly, but I don't really keep so much friends. So what she did, provoking me for some reason I don't know, or even turning her back against me, because that's how I see it. So I don't know what actually happened, but I see it as her bringing out her true self, which I never saw from the start. So and it happened, and I actually didn't really care much because I know like we human beings are different, and it has so far it has been very hard for me to find people that actually match my kind of energy. I mean, I can be a very peaceful person. I love to mind my business. I don't castigate people. I'm not a wicked person. So what she did actually got to me. It sort of gave me a bit of, like I say, trauma, or it just threw me back or reminded me of the fact that, see, MAHJ, you can't really get somebody that will match your vibe and all that, and people are different. So and a lot of other people in the house,
I used to say something that it feels like, or no, rather, I used to say something like, there are lots of, people are hating on me in this house for some reason. Some people hate on me in this house. And probably for some reason, I don't know, because since I came to this house, I don't think before the Grace incident, I didn't quarrel with anyone at all. So with what happened in the kitchen, I don't know where that was coming from. And with Chef D, I was really hurt by, no, I wouldn't say hurt. During the task, during our task that led to Chef D being the head of house, like I knew the kind of efforts that I put into it, actually. So, but I wouldn't say more to that, but I know, like, I knew what's up. She became the head of house. And prior to that, I usually rapport with her once in a while. We were once, we were once in the same group. Then she suddenly changed towards me, for no reason. I just see her frowning and, snapping at every little thing. Then on that day, when the incident happened at the kitchen, I don't know, she was just passing saying all sorts of things, that I hid butter. And meanwhile, that butter, someone actually, I don't know if it was a trap, or I don't know, someone actually put it under our desk where we worked after the cooking task. And we're looking for the butter, there was no butter, and she was, making it look as if I was the one who actually hid the butter. And telling people around, telling the housemates all sorts of things about me. So it's actually really hurt me, because I know my kind of person, and it hurts me when people do things that I actually don't do. Something that I will not do to you, when you do it to me, it actually hurts me very bad. So coupled with all, people said all sorts of things that day, I was aware. So for no reason. So at the end of the day, I just feel RAPCHEF. I know Big Mama has a calm personality. Me and her had a bit of a clash. So which also further tells me that just forget it. So I'm cool with just being friends with RAPCHEF for now in the house. I don't see any other person matching my energy. Then I know Chef Mo, who got evicted, was a nice person. We weren't close, but I love his energy. So that's it, RAPCHEF.
Chef March?
Yes, RAPCHEF.
Really, you have been observant in your own way.
Yes, RAPCHEF.
But March,
Yes, RAPCHEF.
some chefs believe that there are some chefs in the house that are not real. Do you believe that some chefs are not living their real life in the house?
Yeah, I sort of believe.
If you are to say so, or let's say if you are to affirm to that, who are those chefs that you will say are not real in the house?
Okay, I feel someone like Mary Smiles. Yeah, I feel someone like Mary Smiles. For some reason, I just feel she might be, a bit shady. Though I know once in a while, I'm very good at actually, sensing people. Even if you're hiding your character one way or the other, like I observe people a lot. So I know I know she has not, she has actually shown herself a little bit more, than initially when she was like quiet, and other housemates to start seeing her that behind that smile there is something else, and she wasn't like that in the first place. But gradually, then she started showing herself. Then I would make mention of Grace, because people probably, unlike what I feel people actually don't know, her real self. They don't know like what I actually think about her, which is being shady. So I feel she's a shady person because of what happened between me and her. And like I'm aware she must have, I don't know what, I can't really place whatever she must have said behind me, but I know she has instigated something one way or the other behind me for no reason. Like I have no idea why she would do something like that. But I just strongly believe it's like that, and I have one person who affirmed to that too. So I'm not sure of any other housemates.
Chef MAHJ, are you intimidated by other housemates in the house?
No, I'm not intimidated at all. I almost never get intimidated by anybody.
Do you see yourself in the last week of this show?
Definitely, I see myself, because my determination is to win the grand prize, and I know God brought me here for a reason. You know, at some point I thought I wouldn't be here, but with some force, God, my mom, my mother, who is my manager and my friend, I was able to make it into the house with their encouragement, you know, irrespective of some things. So I know I'm determined. I feel this will be the beginning. I've always wanted, it has always been a dream for me to be in a reality show. I've once auditioned for Not Taste Quest. I didn't make it to the third round to even get tested, for my talent to get tested. I was just being asked questions and everything. So my morale got low and all that. That was prior to me opening my restaurant. But now being in this MAHJ competition, I'm actually quite grateful. I'm beginning to see the usefulness. Like I'm seeing beyond just just the vote. I know a lot of people, even me, like I know very well that it's all about the vote, but at the same time I'm seeing beyond just the vote. I know I'm being more public. Maybe I'm gaining more publicity rather. And I know I'm not going to be the same once I leave this place. It's not possible. So yes, I'm aiming for the grand prize, definitely. By special
Chef
grace of
MAHJ,
God.
I admire your confidence and your positivity,
Thank you so
and I
much.
hope that this works for you.
Thank you so much.
MAHJ,
Yes,
you're such an interesting personality altogether.
thank you so much.
If you survive the next eviction, we'll be having this kind of conversations together more often.
Thank you so much.
But for now, I'll say that may be all for now.
Thank you so much.
As you leave, call me Chef Joshua.
Okay, so much.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted. We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular.
Hello Joshua,
Good evening, Super Chef.
how are you today?
I'm good, Super Chef.
Joshua,
Yes, Super Chef.
This is a private conversation between you and Super Chef.
Okay, Super Chef.
So Joshua, tell me more about yourself, especially the part I do not know.
Nothing much. I came into this industry at a very tender age, at the age of 19, and it has been a wonderful experience since then. 12 years in the industry now. I'm a public and private chef at the same time. I work in the public sector. I'm heading a public kitchen somewhere in Abuja. At the same time, I'm also running my own business. I create menus, develop menus for people based on the setting of the business, be it commercial setting, be it a fine dining restaurant, be it a room service menu, be it a la carte menu or a cafeteria, depending on what the client wants. And aside that, I also handle outdoor catering for any type of occasion. And aside that, I do supplies of imported steaks. Hello, Super Chef.
Joshua,
Yes, Super Chef.
tell me your high points in this show. The part of the show you won't forget in a hurry.
It was the Independence Day task and the Cultural Day. At first, I never liked the idea of group task, but when we started, I got to love it. It made it possible for me to know everybody more, get to know people more, and have respect for people. And it's a privilege meeting each and every one.
Chef Joshua,
Yes.
tell me about your best set of chefs.
Wow. Everybody have been wonderful, everybody is skillful, but I admire Grace. She's skillful. Then Simon.
Chef Joshua,
Yes, Super Chef.
sometimes they say some of the chefs are not living their real life in the show. Do you also believe that some are faking their personalities in the show?
Honestly, that I cannot tell. I don't really know.
Joshua,
Yes, Super
I've
Chef.
heard conversations and rumor about your moves towards a certain chef. Joshua, will you want to talk about it?
No, Super Chef.
Really, you do not want to talk about it?
Yes, Super Chef.
Interesting. So Joshua,
Yes,
tell me about some chefs that you feel could be annoying in the show.
honestly, I don't have anybody of such. I don't have issue with anybody. I can adopt to anybody. I can live with everybody. So I'm not even seeing anybody as annoying.
Chef Joshua,
Yes, Super Chef.
on a certain day, there was nomination for eviction. Can you tell me about the chefs you nominated for eviction the other day?
I nominated Adefunke and Big Mama. These are great personalities in the show. They are people I admire. I have no rift with them. I have no issue with them. But it's a gain, and I just have to nominate someone. I had no option than to just nominate.
So Joshua, what's your plan after the show?
I plan to go back to my business and expand my business, my personal business.
Do you see yourself in the final week of the show?
Very sure, Super Chef.
That means you are so positive about winning the show.
Yes, RAPCHEF. I hope to give a good fight in the grand finals.
I wish you the best.
Thank you so much, RAPCHEF.
Joshua, let me tell you, I hope to have more time with you. But that will be after the next eviction.
Okay,
But for now, I wish you the best.
okay. Thank you so much, RAPCHEF.
As you leave, call me SUZY.
Okay, RAPCHEF.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub. Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted. The Naijachefs Season 2, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.
Chef SUZY,
Yes, Super Chef.
you're welcome to a private conversation between you and Super Chef.
Alright, Super Chef.
Feel free to share with the Super Chef.
Alright, Super Chef.
So SUZY, tell me about yourself before the show.
Okay, Super Chef. My real name is Joseph Susan. I'm from Ebonyi State. I'm 25 years old, and I'm currently doing my HND level at Lagos City Polytechnic, and I'm currently managing my mom's catering business. That is all about me, Super Chef.
SUZY,
Yes, Super Chef.
tell me about your plans after the show.
Super Chef, after the show, resumption was supposed to start, and but I would like to take in like 2 months to go into pastry, cake decorating, and cake baking as well. So after the show, I would like to go into baking and decorating.
SUZY,
Yes, Super Chef.
tell me about your most interesting moments in the show.
It was the cucumber tax, Super Chef. However, we came up with the name, the taco cucumber was what actually got me interested.
SUZY,
Yes, Super Chef.
let's talk about your best chefs in the show.
Okay. Chef Debs. She's been an amazing senior sister to me. She has been the one that always lightened me up. I remember the day at the beach. I was actually crying, remembering my father. She was the one who walked up to me and told me to pray, to forgive, to be happy. In fact, she has been like a mother to me in here, Super Chef. This morning too, because of what happened last night, she was the one who came to me. She was the one who even gave me the breakfast to eat. She was the one that has been cheering me up. Super Chef. I really appreciate her, and I admire her as well.
Of all the chefs that have been evicted, who do you miss the most?
Risha and Prime. They are the 2 people I miss the most. Prime is, she was my bedmate
We always pray together. We always discuss things amongst us together. And Risha at the other side, she's that kind of a person that even if you don't know what to say at the presentation, she's always there to like tell you, okay, this is how it is, this is what you should say, this is how everything is, this is how it's made. So those are the only two people I actually missed a lot, Rachel.
Suzy,
Yes, Rachel.
yesterday night we had moments together, and somehow there was a conversation that came up during the panel.
Yes, Rachel.
I know you know what I'm talking about. Can you throw more light on it?
Super Chef, there were like two panel that was facing the heartbreaking and the one I broke the glass. Which one of them?
The one you would love to talk about.
Okay.
And of course, the one that you know will be interesting to my ears.
Okay, I'll talk about the heartbreaking issues and all. Okay, Super Chef, what actually happened is, I was in my room that day, and then he came to me that he wants to discuss some stuff with me. Then he brought me in here at the arena. Then he asked me why I'm avoiding him and all, and I told him I'm not avoiding him. Then I went back upstairs to the HOH room, and Kings, maybe Debs, and Alexis was there as well. So they needed some privacy anyway, and they told me that I should give them some privacy. Along the line, King was now like, oh, he was making a suggestion that he would go and call Honesty to just come and be with me so I will not be bored. Why they agreed below, which he actually did. He called him, and then we talk about friendship, we talk about family, we also talk about life outside the show as well. And Super Shelf, stuff happened. Like we actually kissed Super Shelf. I'm not denying it because there's no camera in here. But we actually kissed Super Shelf. But it wasn't like a deep kiss. It wasn't like a passionate kiss like that. It was just a lip to lips kiss Super Shelf. So that was it. I did not meant to do it, but that was just the Super Shelf. I was not in love with the guy. As maybe as places that I was having a crush on him. No, Super Shelf, I wasn't. And again, I've already asked the lady that he claims to be in love with if the guy is asking him out or if they are like an item, and she told me no, that they were just friends and all that. So that was what gave me the go ahead to accept the kiss Super. So that was it, Super.
Suzy,
Yes, Super.
well done.
Thank you, Super.
I must tell you, you have the right to be happy
Yes, Super.
as an adult. You are solely responsible for your actions in as much as some might make you to be sad. In all, just know that you have your life to live
Yes, Super.
and you owe yourself happiness.
Yes, Super.
Suzy,
Yes, Super.
trust me, no one holds anything against you.
Yes, Super.
Suzy,
Yes, Super.
it is quite interesting that you were able to blend with others in the show,
Thank you, Super.
and I'm sure you've made friends out of the show.
Yes, Super.
Well done.
Thank you, Super.
But Suzy,
Yes, Super.
there are still more, because the show doesn't end at this point. Let me ask you, do you see yourself in the final week of the show?
Super, I'm hoping on to that because it's actually my mom that has been like the one voting for me. So I will have to like communicate with her, talk to her to just fist me in at the finale.
Suzy,
Yes, Super.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, Super.
Suzy,
Yes, Super.
I guess that may be all for now.
Alright, Super.
As you leave, call me RAPCHEF.
Alright, Super Chill. Thank you.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachefs_.